And we are on. So, welcome back to the Mayor channel. It is I, Mayor, and I'm here, back in Honkai Star Rail. In beautiful, calming Seafield City. It's just so beautiful out here. So calm. Love the background music that they have here. I love the little blue family that greets you at the train platform. Huge duck over there. But anyway, what the hell was I doing here before? I'm pretty much picking up right back where I left off last time. So, what happened? Basically, Trailblazer is apparently going to be going to the world of Canvas to accompany Blady to his final destination of the world of Canvas. So he can hopefully just stay there forever and, I don't know, at least not get out. Because he has the remnants of Shuhu, a emanator of the abundance, and basically his remains kind of jacked up a lot of people there, but thankfully Blade ended up taking all the remains into his dear poor already so much very ravaged body already. God, that guy has so much goddamn trauma on him. And, yeah, he absorbed it himself, and now he's gonna yeet himself into the world of Canvas and hopefully never come back. Honestly, probably the closest thing to death that he's gonna have. Also, apparently, a possible, remains of another Eon is out in the middle of the world of Canvas, so worst comes to worst, he just hops in the mouth of the Veracity, and that'll do him in. We'll have to see when we actually get there. And where are we going first? We're going to Inkford, that's not what I want. Inkford Hermitage, which is basically on the cusp of the known edge of the world of Canvas. Anything beyond that, totally unknown. Nobody's been able to figure it out. And I'm not really sure there's many people that really ventured in and came out unscathed. Supposedly, I assume. Also, apparently Ashfield and March did some their own research over at the World's End Tavern, talking with all the fools and such. That was kind of funny, but very enlightening. A lot of enlightening stuff. But right now, we're just going to deal with the Trailblazer's own goal, which is getting on the boat. Let's go on the boat, everybody.
Attention passengers. Welcome to
Let me recharge my techniques. There you go.
I'm genuinely
Hopefully we don't end up running into a bunch of protesters that are still out here. Last time there were protesters that didn't really like the Trailblazer being here and the rest of the Astral Express crew. I guess that kind of settled down after the events of Full Wish's downfall, and I'm not really sure what the state of the Smile Society is either. So hopefully there's not some kind of pushback there, because I don't think people wholly believe that the Astral Express is completely innocent of what's going on, and we are. It's just that the media, foolish, whatever last acts was trying to pin the blame that, yeah, we're the one that did the Joy Ascendant outbreak before, and they kind of disregarded that it was us, but they didn't really elaborate further, so who knows. Again, still gonna have some pushback, most likely.
It is an honor to, well, shall I say, be of service to you again.
Oh yeah, isn't that the guy that was supposed to tote us around Prolux HQ when we first got there, but it was Nilux instead? And I seriously thought she was actually an employee of the IPC. I still don't know why the hell she was actually there, though. But yeah, nice to see you, Mr. Field.
To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Prolux Tower, I was supposed to be your guide. I ended up being replaced by a total fraud.
Yeah, did he ever figure out who she was? I mean, I know who she is. We all know who she is, but I don't think the IPC or anybody else that was at the tower at the time figured that out. or why she was there, other than, well, meaning Raccoon, of course, and the Astral Express crew.
My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination.
Oh, goody, you get to actually tote us around for once. Thank you, Mr. Feld.
You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege.
Aw, well, this is definitely a very nice welcome. I thought there would be a little pushback coming up back over here, but this is nice. This is just nice. Just one guy just saying, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna protect you and make sure that you're okay." I don't know about protecting. I think we could take care of ourselves on that front, but it's nice to have a guide around that isn't somebody that's a total fraudster.
I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our destination?
That's right. She only told me to come here. Right, I guess she just said, yeah, get to Seedfield, get on the boat, and then you'll get to wherever you're gonna be going. She just told me to come here.
I see. It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead. The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage. It is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in canvas intersects with reality.
So, what does this have to do with Graphia?
Well, Graphias' former residence was located there. Legend says the miraculous canvassing of the mortal world happened there. Would Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that?
Wait, Nihilux, what the hell are you doing here? And failed. You do know this is the bitch that took your role last time, right? Nihilux, when did you get here?
Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical figure, and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graphia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity.
Kind of a knee-jerk vibe, then.
Whew, I guess money really does let you do whatever you want.
Yeah, definitely nice that they can just buy shit whenever they want, even if they can't verify the truth of what it is.
That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graphia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graphia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger. But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination. I bet her reaction went something like this. Objective. Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
Pretty apt.
You! I remember you! You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower!
Oh, crap. Now he realizes it.
Perlux Tower? I've never set foot in that place in my life.
Oh, I know it's you! I've seen the footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
Yeah, we're all wearing the exact same outfit that we were wearing the last time. But yeah, they caught you in 4K, honey.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax. Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel! You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
This is the author of the Fluffy.
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue. Blurry QR Colt.
Huh. Is that so? My apologies. How rude of me. Miss Colt, it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
No, no, you were definitely justified. You didn't know who the hell this person was, and they were running around with a special guest that was supposed to be in your care.
No worries, no worries.
I'm sure she'll get fined for it later. Are we headed to Inkford Hermitage as well? Wait, are you headed to Inkford Hermitage as well?
Well, yes. Would you believe it if I said I was going on vacation?
Wait, what are the goons behind you?
This blurry QR code. Let's be clear. You are being transported under escort.
Ah,
Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
Whoa, this is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Pearlix Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me.
oh, yikes.
Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings.
Yikes. That is actually pretty expensive, and well, to be honest, if it cost that much, it wasn't worth it. It's cute, but not really cute. It's a little freaky, actually. Wait, you actually have savings? Right, she's just kind of been fluffing it out in one of the empty rooms at the Forboba Weekly office. Let's see. Didn't you just release a new volume? How are you still broke?
I went all in on learned coins. There goes my licensing fees and royalties.
Ooh, yikes.
I lost every single penny.
So you're escorting her to, shall we say, an intensive creative retreat?
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56 days.
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
Oh god, they're kind of putting her into the sweatshop, ain't they? Seems like the deadline is actually deadly. Oh, neat boat.
The boat has arrived. When you're ready, let's begin our journey to Inkford Hermitage. Please, mind your step as you board.
Alright, thanks for that, Field. Ooh.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Inkford Hermitage.
Are those Wispe floating on the water?
Oh my god, they are floating on the...
Oh dear, there are so many Wispe. They are blocking the boat's route.
Oh.
But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
How you doing, Nilux? I'm sure she'll be fine. Wow, Moon looks so far away here. You can barely see the rocket out of its head. Looks like we're gonna have to take an interplanar jump shortcut. Wait, did I have to talk to Field one more time? I'm gonna see if I can talk to anybody here. No, that's it. Let's just get to it. Ice blocks are fragile. Attacking an ice block with a bow and arrow will cause it to crack, and attacking it again will shatter it. A Trailblazer one dropping onto the surface of the ice block or hitting it by jumping from below will have the same effect. The surface of the ice block is smooth. Walking on it grants a speed boost. Nice. Just like those... Drink. Whoa! That was cool. This is really neat. Snowflakes falling onto shattered ice blocks can cause them to refreeze. Ooh. That is a pretty... Look, it's going to snow! It's just already snowing. Alright. Ah! Wow. That was cool. Wow, these things are huge. Oh, look at these snowmen.
Whew, a safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something.
Oh god, they took over the boat. Why are they surrounding us?
They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantom Moon game superstar, no?
Oh, you're making me blush. Oh!
One's trying to hitch a ride on you.
Aww! Wait, when did you get on me?
Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
Aw, she sounds so adored by it. Ooh, escalators.
Everyone, welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
Pretty chic.
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something. So you demolished your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long lost to time. The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return.
Holy crap, this kind of is like Hades for the Imaginae.
Rumor has it that Graphias' soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul, the mother of Imagenesis, feels an attraction for a creator. This must be the finest well of inspiration.
Well, good thing that you're here and kind of put on a deadline to finish your next volume. I'm sure you'll do it with great gusto and zeal.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Well, guess she's going to her prison, room, for the next couple of weeks. Ah! Oh no, he's watching us. He's watching us from the shadows. Oh god, don't tell me that Wispade that was on us. That was the Wispade that was on us earlier. It was trying to hitch a ride on us. Trying to be all cute and innocent looking. Oh, it's just a little Wispade. You're so cute and nice and psych! It's a fucking eyeball of the Lord Ravager.
Hard enough for a seat at the table.
I love the snowmen here. They're just so goofy. Wow. Food stand.
Is that?
What?
Ah, the golden tree in the distance. We call it Myriad Wish Grove. It's said that it shares the same lineage as the sacred trees on the floating island of Seafeld and the Phantom Moon courtyard.
Oh.
Before entering the canvas, the Imaginae go there to return their wishes, setting out unburdened.
Aw. Let me get my treasure first. It said that before entering the canvas, the Imaginae go there to return their wishes and travel light. Giant golden tree is in the distance called the Myriad Wish Grove. It's said that to share the same lineage as the sacred trees from the Seedfield Floating Islands and the Phantasmoon Garden Court place, whatever. It's exactly what he just said.
All those years of effort, and in the end, I still live so much.
Looks like there's another one entering himself into the world of Canvas. Speed boost! Whoa! What the hell? Wow, this is cool. All the trees here. Aw, poor thing's buried in the snow. Oh, no, he likes it. He seems pretty content. Whoa. Where the hell is the Kylex then? Is it hiding over here? Oh, there it is. What? Pleasure? Aw, I can't go into these. Hello, little wolfie.
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
Oh, it's freezing. It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery.
Oh god, please. Don't say that. What if that actually happens?
Anyone here? Hello?
Alex, we're in the lobby. There's dozens of people here.
Honored guests, my apologies for the late welcome.
Huh? Hello? Who's there? Oh!
Oh, no wonder it's so cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
Holy crap, they have little Jack Proxes here.
I am the lobby manager, Casper. You have a very high body temperature. Please, try not to overheat the room.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the popular comic artist, Blurria.
The former comic artist, Miss Nihilux.
Former?
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say former?
Yeah, what do you mean by that, Casper?
The big shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are now an asset of Perlux Corp. You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume.
Oh, god damn it. So, yeah, she literally is... This is just a slave of the IPC. Another indentured servant of the IPC, once again.
Every guest in this hotel is an Imaginé with quite a history. That Arcadian over there? That's a former superhero.
Really?
Which one? Never heard of him.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa. These days, they work as the hot springs manager.
A Kappa? Didn't that lineage of Imaginé go extinct when the IPC first arrived?
Yeah, what gives?
There are still a few survivors that slipped through the net. As for Casper and myself, I am a former frost giant.
Really? A former frost giant, so... Did you have more wish power and kind of only have so little that you're now tiny?
Little old me was once a tall, mighty, and majestic giant. Of course, that was back in the Cinder Age.
So you're basically an antique who knows a bunch of old secrets. What corner did they dig you out of?
Rude.
From a block of ice. It is sad how a giant block of ice melts into tiny pieces over time. I have forgotten the names of most of my friends.
Aww.
And I have not tasted a crispy, charred Void Ranger in a long while now.
If you want, I could probably bring a couple of them from Urillo 6, if you want. I am a current nameless.
Indeed, another glittering nameless.
So, have you met one before?
Another? How's that?
That is a secret.
Damn. This guy's just full of secrets, ain't he? Any info of the former Graphia? Yeah, talk about secrets. You have anything to spill about that?
Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here.
Oh, right. They said that apparently she pops up every once in a while. But they might just be frauds or other imaginae.
Ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel, all those imaginae who mimic her and the weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here.
Oh god, don't tell me those three think that they're Graphia just because they're red.
You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
Actually, it was probably for the best that Himeko didn't come along with us. She doesn't need to deal with this bullshit.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're AHA.
Are you kidding? I'm surprised you didn't strap a red wig on you and try to be a fraudster like this yourself.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can always pad it out and hand over a long list of names. Nameless, good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
Oh, cool. We can play against Casper later. Holy crap, he's a level 9 player. Tight. Well, I'll definitely hit you up for a game of Cosmicon Collective later. Alright, you think you're gonna be okay, 9Lux? You think you could survive this? I'm sure that they'll at least give you a break every once in a while to soak in the baths or to go out by that fancy tree out there. Or, you know, not literally work you to death.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive. I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imogenesis will see her.
Why?
If she wanted to see her, it would already have happened. The IPC has practically turned the world and canvas upside down.
Whatever, they pretty much own most of the planet. Why not here? And just try to shape it to their own will and needs.
You know this, right? Over 140 years ago, they brought in hackers from Punklord and did everything they could to blast open the passage between reality and the world in canvas. I think disturbing her world in canvas like that must have upset the mother of Imogenesis.
Oh, that's a good point. I received the request from a friend of Graphias.
A friend of Graphias? Just how long has that person been alive? So that friend wanted you to find Graphia, but they didn't tell you how.
Aside from a single parting request, and Evanescia had no time to leave behind any tokens or guidance. But that's not to say she left nothing at all.
The only thing Evanescia left that could be a token is the mask she painted herself, right?
Do you have any bright ideas?
Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puffball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext. But since you're asking for a bright idea, you must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day.
Oh god, is this a Fate reference?
The Holy Grail War!
Oh, god damn it. Of all the things I saw coming. I don't get it. I've been in one.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, how nice. I hope Plain Arcadia holds one too.
Yeah, they just might, because of the upcoming Fate collab has been confirmed. Gilgamesh and Rin's gonna be playable characters too. That's gonna be nice.
Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graphia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it. No matter, Miss Colt has got you covered. We use ley line resonance. This hotel is built on Graphia's former home. It still has a connection to her, like that vibrant golden tree. Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you?
I'm sorry, I thought I asked for a bright idea, and you gave me the bright idea. This is the bright idea, so of course I'm gonna take notes. Weirder things have happened. Let's see. But you're absolutely right. Yeah, again, I believe in my mind, and my heart, and in my soul, this could possibly work. Seriously, it's just too ridiculous that it has to work just from sheer absurdity.
I was just kidding.
God, I hate Nihilux so goddamn much.
Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood.
Okay, I get that part. That's fine. There's plenty of other more tense things to worry about then. If I manage to find Graphia, I find Graphia, but honestly, I probably shouldn't fuck around with doing some made-up ritual.
Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
Yeah, that's a good point. Why did I ask her for her bright idea?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux.
What?
Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing!
Oh, I guess she was just buying time for herself. Bill,
No. I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
Hello, welcome in, Bella Knox Inc. Nice to see ya. She really is questionable on usefulness. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I was first introduced to her as, well, I obviously knew it was already out there. Yeah, this is the author of the Fluffy. And, but the first time that we get to meet her in the story, she's in the IPC, Perlux Tower, pretended to be our guide, when really she just wanted to sneak in. Yeah, hello! Nice to meet you, Bella. Nice to have you here! I'm just going through this quest, thank goodness. I don't have to do any fighting. I've done plenty of that in, like, the past week or so. So it's just nice to just chill out with a nice, storyline going on. Especially one as ridiculous as HSR. Honestly, some of it's good writing, but there are definitely some very ridiculous things. And a shitload of references, man.
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second, start increasing your value as a quality asset.
And the whipping begins.
Hey, wait! This is kidnapping! Little raccoon! Help me!
Okay, so people that don't want to go into debt, this might happen to you. Jeez. Yeah, it seems fun. Also, it does seem a little bit shorter than the other ones, too, because the last ones were probably like 7.5 hours long. This one seems to be about 4.5, so hopefully I can get all this done tonight. Nihilux is hauled away by 2 bodyguards, leaving nothing but her drawn-out cries for help echoing through the lobby.
Nihilux has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Sindarth Age, maybe he really does know something.
Also, I definitely feel like Casper is just supposed to be a reference to Casper the Friendly Ghost, because he's a little snow ghost that died because of the snow and being sick of the snow. I mean, she did sign the deal with Pearl to handle her debt like this. I mean, I guess so. If you're gonna try to do something that you're good at to pay off your debt, then yeah, why not go this route? But like she said, she is kind of tardy on her deadlines before. Well, at least we don't have to see her at the office for a while now.
Anyway, I'll start by asking around here.
Let's see. Oh, there's actually quite a few players here. We got... Wait, where the hell did Casper go? Oh, I guess I have to talk to him next anyway.
I heard.
Oh look, it's Graphia! And Graphia! And Graphia too! Hello.
You can see me, and I shall hide no longer. Indeed, I am Graphia, sovereign of all paintings, the source of all schools, the mother who birthed all imagine. Unfortunately, my wish power is spent, and I can no longer weave my imagination arts. But you and I share a fate, with just a few wish bays to aid me.
I am Graphia. If you're giving away wish bays, you should give them to me.
No, I am Graphia. Does this red armor not make it obvious?
Bunch of shysters. Can you guys stop shouting at me? I know there's so many Graphias here. Right out the gate, we're already seeing a bunch of fraudsters, shysters, and seriously, you're just a regular human being there. And I'm pretty sure that Graphia wasn't a mech or a little jelly cube.
I don't care which. One of you, come help me fight a Lord Ravager.
Yeah, if you're really Graphia, you want to help fight a Lord Ravager? Yeah, he's trying to destroy the planet. Well, not he himself, kind of. He's actually gonna wake up some sleeping Leviathan that's apparently in the middle of the planet. You guys want to go fight a giant mouth that eats endlessly? Does that sound fun? No takers?
The Lord Ravager? To be honest, we are Graphia, but we're not Graphia.
Simply put, we are imagine born from people's imaginations of Graphia.
Okay, well, at least you actually are an imagine. Maybe.
As for me, I was sketched by a rather unskilled illustrator for a history textbook, which explains why I look a bit rough.
Yeah, Himeko, she was an NPC.
I am a wispy form from the concentrated longing for Graphia in plain Arcadia.
Well, you're still definitely the cutest Westbay I've ever seen. Look how adorable you are in your sweet little voice. God, I just want to pick you up and just carry you off and put you on my shelf back at home and forget about you, probably. Maybe I'll at least put you on my night desk and use you as an alarm clock. It'd just be the awesomest snooze button I've ever hit.
I am the armored goddess Graphia from the 52-episode animated series Apocalypse of Ashes, Mecha Wars. Care to witness my signature move? Dance of the Inkblade.
So none of you are real. Great.
Looking for the real Graphia, I'd suggest you give up.
Sorry about that. The stream just cut out for a sec there, but you didn't miss much. Let's see. Alarm clock Wispay would make so much money. Yeah, that would be nice. I would probably end up abusing the hell out of it. I do like sleeping in. But yeah, sorry, the stream just cut out for a sec, but you didn't miss much. I just said, so none of you are Graphia. And, oh, this Graphia just told us to, oh, if you want the real deal, tough shit.
I've seen countless Imagine on the verge of exhausting their wish power, begging the mother of Imagenesis to extend their lives with her paintbrush. Not a single one has ever succeeded. In the end, only those of us making a living off the Graphia brand are left. When it comes down to it, she's nothing more than a legend.
I mean, she's definitely a real historical figure, but whether she's actually alive, well, some people say that she is, most say probably not, or whatever. If anything, I'm surprised that she would be still alive in any way, shape, or form. Did Graphia really live here?
Who knows? Maybe the IPC made up some story to boost the hotel's revenue.
Yeah, I could see them doing that. Seriously, I basically had to deal with some kind of shit like that last time at the tavern. Asheville and March was just over there, and they're trying to get some stories of something. I forgot exactly what they were looking for, but apparently Asheville wanted to research some stories about Ouroboros, and basically the fools were just mouthing off these wacky-ass stories on how they were messing with the eons.
I mean, the Cinders age was over 1,000 years ago. Maybe the only thing left is the longing for Graphia.
Is there any way to meet her?
There's one very simple way.
God, is it me, or does this Wisp-Base seem particularly radiant? My eyes just hurt looking at it.
She created all Imagine with her brush. Word has it she waits at the end of the world in canvas to see off those whose time has come. But every Imagine who has seen her is, of course, dead.
So dying is the only way, huh? These three aren't just fakes. They're also wackadoodles.
Looks like I'll have to find another way.
As I suspected. Finding Graphia was never going to be easy.
Besides us, there are plenty of ancient Imagine living here, ones that have long gone extinct elsewhere. Some even claim to be original works by Graphia herself.
What, you mean like the Kappa species that are still here?
If you're serious about finding Graphia, you should try asking them.
Will do. Seriously. I'm gonna see like a billion different Graphias. This one says me Graphia, this one says they're Graphia, I'm Graphia. Just because I'm redhead, whatever.
Apparently my great-grandmother is still in this hotel too.
Oh, that's really strange to hear. But I guess that's possible for sure. I thought that I saw another thing to pick up. Yep, over here. Reveals that it's packed with superficial self-help titles. No, I just want the collectible. I don't want to look at self-help books. God damn it. I don't want to see any more. Everyone is Graphia. Yeah, you're Graphia. I'm Graphia. What the hell? Shoes wrong! This is another Furbo, isn't it? Whatever, I'll have to deal with you later. Ex-Kappa? You could just be an ex-Kappa? Oh my god. Look how silly this guy looks. I love his outfit.
I sense more stray thoughts and disturbance in the water. The Imagine of today are far too restless.
Whoa. Are you the hot springs manager?
Yes. This old soul is just scraping by with what little talent I have left. The humans here call me Sudscour, a filthy name, but fitting for this frail and wretched form.
Real wretched form? No, you're adorable. You look very nice with your cute blank face and your little cozy outfit.
Are you here at the hot springs to wash away your stray thoughts? Or just to chat with the last Kappa of Ahatopia?
Wait, I thought there were a few more of you. Are you an actual endling? You're the last Kappa? Or so he claims.
As you see, my kin have either been swallowed by the muddy currents or have fled into the canvas. Long, long ago, my people lived in every river and pond in Ahatopia. We tended the crops for the artists, and in return, they painted our descendants into existence.
Why have you chosen to stay in the real world? Let's see. You love frogs? Well, I would say I love frogs, but they could be kind of cute sometimes, a little silly. You see like those really round ones with like the thick ass, and they just look like angry rocks. That's more pathetic and funny though, rather than cute. which I guess it's its own way of cute. I don't know. Basically, it's just a mixture of a little disgust and, like, a little grody-ness, but also kind of being a little pathetic. That can be a little cute. But nah, I would say I love frogs. I did have a coworker that was absolutely afraid of frogs, so if anything, that makes it more appealing for me. God, I hated that bitch. I'm going to lurk. Need to do dishes. Oh, yeah, please do chores. Again, you're not really gonna miss too much. Just listen into the storyline. My rambling. So, yeah, why are you still here in the real world?
It is hard to leave one's homeland. Even when my kin have entered the canvas, even when the waters here are no longer clear, and even when the new Plu tribe has replaced us, this is still my home. It needs someone who remembers the old days. As long as I remain, the Kappa line is alive.
Aww. Well, since you're probably one of the oldest creations here, do you know Graphia? Like, Graphia. Upon hearing the name, the withered body of Ahatopia's last Kappa begins to tremble faintly.
Lady Graphia is the one who guided all Imagine. Her name shines like moonlight through my dimming memories.
Aw, that's beautiful to hear that.
Back then, the demons from beyond swept in like a dark tide. The filth and flames they brought could turn even the clearest stream into a toxic swamp. We Kappa were weak and could only shiver at the bottom of the rivers. But it was Lady Graphia who found us. She encouraged us, saying that every drop of clean water held power against the darkness. She taught us how to use water to protect the displaced mortals and wash away those impure monsters. Though our impact was limited, that was the most heroic era for my kind.
Well, yeah, I'd say so. You guys are heroes, and now you're all pretty much being forgotten, going to extinction. Wow, how upsetting. It was a long time ago, though. But you are a noble creature, Sudscour. What is Graphia? What was Graphia like?
Legend says that when she was a painter, she was a woman of radiant beauty.
Well, obviously she had to if it managed to survive all the way down to Himeko's generation. Oh, and boy, howdy.
But in my fading memories, on the battlefield, she was a warrior with flowing red hair and pigment-stained armor. Some say she fought like a demon, but to me, her eyes shone brighter than the smoothest river stone. If you seek clues regarding Lady Graphia, you should visit the mountain behind the hotel. There are atonement statues left by Imagine there, filled with their prayers. It is also the site of Graphias' former residence.
I mean, it still stands?
Casper likes to wander around there. He is a strangeling far older than I. Perhaps if you play in the snow with him, he might show you the way.
Thank you.
That is all I can tell you. After all, I am just a stubborn old Kappa, trying to keep this one pool of water a little cleaner.
Aw, sure thing, buddy. I'll leave you to it. But, pardon me, I kinda have to go, and I thought I saw a treasure chest in there. So, hold on, wait. Let me try to wipe my feet in the snow here. Ah! I didn't mean to attack him!
Time to reach you.
Whoopsies.
Hide! Darkness charmed!
Man, and he was just in for a bath. Often do you actually see a dog that wants to be in the bath?
Arthur and I.
Time to twirl!
Fight to the death.
Damn, it's been a while since I've done an open world
Nothing.
fight.
God says you're shady.
And
with
done.
wolves.
Done.
You know who I am. This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Hedge your bets.
Nah.
I am the blade, like your shadow.
Go.
This old wolf hasn't lost his fat.
There we go. Sorry about
Is this
that,
victory
doggy.
ever in doubt?
Ooh, treasure. So, where the hell am I supposed to go? What am I investigating? It is rumored that the pool water here is treated with special bathing formula that provides healing, dehumidification, rust removal, rust prevention, maintenance, and lubrication. This makes it particularly... Yeah, I guess this is a pretty good spot. Oh, there were some sandals I should have used. Whoopsie! Where the hell am I supposed to go? Yeah, this definitely feels like a very ancient place, considering, well, the Imaginary are even freely calling each other strangelings. When we first got here, it seemed to be like kind of like a pretty archaic and not very well-liked term for the Imaginary, but apparently they're just chill saying it here.
I was quite a force to be reckoned with. And now I've ended up like this. Pathetic.
Hey, buddy, don't be so hard on yourself. You lived one great life.
I feel like there's just gonna be a lot of sad with Imaginary here. Boy, howdy. Yoink. Oh, hey there, Bop It. Nice to see ya. Later. Man, there's a lot of cool pools here. Dog, I don't think that you're scrubbing right. I don't think you're gonna do anything to your skin when you still got your clothes on! What the hell? Cool. I sat in the baths and oh, the water doesn't splash. That's... aw. Well, did it just heal me? What the hell? That's awesome. These waters do have magical properties. Do you know where you need to go? Yeah, I'm getting there. Let me explore a little bit. Talk to some folks. You're lucky I'm not, like, stopping at everybody to play some cards. I'll do that later, though. I'll do a whole stream of just playing cards. What the hell is this? An unremarkable snowman. Yet for some reason, just being quietly watched by it makes you feel oddly provoked. Nah, we'll leave it later. Don't go picking fights with snowmen. Are you a child? Better get going. Yeah, I got places to be. I have to interblade into.
Are you there?
Oh, we're gonna play with...
I'm not.
That kind of sounds like you should be. This isn't him, right? Sorry, I don't want to assume. Okay, that was not him, obviously. Ooh! Nameless Wispy, Star of Fullness. Sing and dance! A happy monster beats 1,000 annoying morning actors! Honestly, it'd actually be great if morning actors really existed in this world.
This is hard enough for a seat at the table.
Wait, can we just, like, start kicking a bunch of these things? Oh, wait, there's a... Deliver a flying kick and the snowman explodes into pieces. Whoa. Oh, wait, a hidden door? Secret tunnel? Alright, well, I'm gonna visit that later. Oh, that's cute, like Dickie the Kiggy. Oh, there you are, you little Dickens. You shouldn't be lingering out in the snow like this. You might get the flu. And that's bad, Casper.
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I try too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb. And then I start melting. Drip, drop, drip, drop.
Oh, I know, that does sound pretty painful, buddy, but honestly, you're probably one of the few people I could ask anything about Graphia and gets an actual accurate answer for.
So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you.
Okay, I won't force you. Hey, how about we... Want to have a romp in the snow? Yeah, let's go play in the snow, buddy.
A snowball fight? The game. The name. It feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in.
Wait, didn't you used to be a frost giant? I can't imagine what kind of snowballs you were flinging.
Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
Yeah, let's have a snowball fight. Alright, do we have to go in? Yeah, we'll go in. And away we go! Ow! I'm on a little snow castle. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ha! Oh, he's really far ahead of me. Many years ago, Casper used to be a towering frost giant. They would often invite others to snowball fights, tossing out snowflakes, hodgepodges, and gold coins as they pleased. Watch out, the hodgepodge thrown by Casper will knock Trailblazer on back. Couldn't have been more childish. What? Let me have a bit of little childlike whimsy going on. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, coin! And then coin again. Hodge. Coin. God, how many coins are they gonna drop? Alright, just one more, and then I'll be on my way. Oh! What the hell? Ow! Go. And... wait a minute. I'll come back to that later. Well, he's having a grand time. Whoa! 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 Ah! That was close. This is awesome.
You'd better be good at dodging, nameless!
Uh-oh. What you gonna do, Casper? Uh-oh. He's gonna drop blocks on me. Ah! 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 There we go. Damn it. Ah! I can't get up. That's one way to do it. There we go. Kaboom! Alright, up we go. Alley-oop. Whew. Ring any bells, buddy?
Phew. Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry, but I definitely met Lady Graphia. I had snowball fights with her.
Aw, that's sweet. What was she like?
She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!"
Nice.
Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Slide right down into the snow. Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together, under the giant moon.
Wait, was that just your cue to, like, start fighting Void Rangers that were coming in to fight you? That's a little ominous, but hey, at least it's a fun spin on a bit of warfare. They literally had to fight for their lives.
If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty.
Ah, that's disturbing. Can you remember anything else?
There was someone else. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil. He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time, 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away. 6 of my friends were lying on the ground, feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one heard a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thaw down to the ground, and my chin felt ice cold.
8 people? In the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinderth Age Wars?
Exactly what I was thinking.
So, in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
Aww. Have you seen Graphia since?
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Graphia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps, and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her.
You've done well all these years.
Why are you saying that too? It's making me feel all strange. That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
So, to summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graphia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
On the ground, I would believe. Technically, you shouldn't be moving the set pieces without permission, but in a crisis like this, who cares about a few measly hotel lamps? In any case, once you're done borrowing it, you can always play a couple rounds of snowball fights with Casper to make up for it. Where the hell am I? Is that Chikawa? Oh my god! Oh my god, that is adorable! Oh my god, and his little bunny friend? Why is his face like that? Oh my god, that is so fucking adorable. I can't believe they put Chikawa and friends in the game. That is sweet. What the hell? What the hell is this motherfucker doing here? God, I met this guy back at the tavern in the last stream, and god, this guy is nuts. He like ate a whole table full of food and said, "I'm trying to become a pathfinder of veracity," as it says on over him, pathfinder of veracity, aspiring. Yeah, you keep doing it, but I think the veracity probably would require to eat something that is more than just, you know, actual food. I was saying, have you eaten any rocks yet? Have you tried drinking any of the spring water here? Or something otherwise inedible? Have you tried eating Chikwa over there? I don't think you're gonna make it, bud. I don't think that it's not the path for you.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's a secluded mountain path like this. Huh. These atonement statues all look like small animals. I should find a prominent spot for the ground lamps.
Oh, bunnies! Wait. These are the grease-paid critters. Nameless Wispy, star of peculiarity. Hello, conspicuous as I am. I'm a bona fide ad. Here, just to give you the contact info for all the shady, unlicensed doctors in Plan Arcadia. They're all staying at the tavern! Yeah, I know that. I've met a couple of those doctors. Like Shushong. Wait, no, not Shushong. Whatever. Shang-Chan? I think that was it. Anyway. Burbo! I'm not gonna deal with you right now. I have other shit to deal with than my employees. Oh, the widow fox! You think Evanessia would look like this if she actually had a fox form?
These two little lamps don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Show yourself, Lady Graphia! Wait, no. I should yell. Snowball fight!
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber?
Who is that?
Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Can't believe they made another reference from Disney. Ah! Are you dead or alive?
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive.
Dude, I only left you 20 minutes ago. You look like you're halfway to the grave. Weren't you supposed to be working on your story? Yeah, how the hell did you get out?
I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out. This mountain
Yeah, it
path
did
is
look
so
like
quiet
Himeko.
and secluded. Ooh, what a great spot for a night stroll. Listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters.
So she's taking like a little artist reprieve and an inspirational walk into the mountains. Very serene. But yeah, that statue did look supposedly like Himeko in her fox form. Sure, I guess if Evanescia did have a fox form, it would look more like that rabbit stuffy that was in the Fluffy, basically her little Evanescia fox persona in there. But yeah, that looked more like Himeko. Your inspiration is dry, but your excuses for missing deadlines certainly aren't.
I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those two goons breathing down my neck, anyone would hit a complete creative block. Look at this old stone statue! Ooh, doesn't it look like Himeko?
Actually, it kind of does. Damn, and you and me, Shadow, were just saying it looked more like Himeko. It does, but yeah, it also looks like Himeko from the Fluffy across the blue.
I just reached the real versus fake Himeko arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless me with enlightenment.
What's going on? Who's that?
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
That was fast!
Who the hell is that?
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset, I mean Miss Colt, escaped. Now that's scary.
You literally treat your people like objects.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
Okay, I'll see you later, Nilux.
Again. Little raccoon!
Hey, consider this. At least you have free room and board there. I assume. Unless they're tacking that also onto your dep. Nilux is hauled away by 2 bodyguards, leaving only her drawn-out cries for help echoing across the hillside.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people, too. I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
Well, that sounds awful. Wait, who are you again? Yeah, you didn't exactly introduce yourself.
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me?
It is? Could it be true? Wow.
My name is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
It's her. It's Graphia. Damn. She looks sharp as hell. I can see where you're definitely related to Himeko. You definitely have to be the real deal.
You're saying you are Graphia? Huh. She really does look a lot like Himeko.
Can you prove who you say you are? Yeah, do a magic trick. Make an imagine out of thin air. I don't know. Say something Graphia would only know. But then I wouldn't know it. Damn. But anyway, prove yourself!
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me.
Right, because... yeah, Casper and her were the only survivors of that war, and probably one of her few closest friends, and he was the one that told her about that. So, yeah, this has to be her. This is her, for real. It's Murata Graphia.
I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange.
Well, can you blame me? There's probably like 15 other Graphias that I've passed just on my way out here.
Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me. The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct?
Yes, actually. I'm starting to believe that you really are Graphia. Just
Since
to be...
Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanesia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately. Never to meet again.
Aw, that's a little sad.
But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis.
Yeah, have you heard the news lately? Things have just gone wackadoodle up here.
You must have many questions.
Very many. Let's see what exactly happened 1,000 years ago. Did you fight asshat Nimrod? Yeah, that guy. I'm sorry, that was stupid, but yeah, he's a scary motherfucker. I shouldn't be doing that. What exactly happened 1,000 years ago?
My, you certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you, during the Cinderth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the Resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity, Nameless. Do you carry a token from Evanesia?
Right. I thought she didn't give us anything other than... You mean something Evanesia gave me? There's only this.
She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey, give it back. It's very important. The red-haired girl hands the mask back to you. What? Do you not believe me? Well, granted, that was a different mask than the one she gave me.
The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story.
Yes, tell us, Grandma? Yeah, your, artist grandma?
1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Cinderth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her in as his daughter and named her Graphia. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion, until one day a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland.
Hello, Tuan. Nice to have you here. Hello! Welcome to the stream!
Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold phantasmoon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon. This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth.
Oh my god, that's when the Express landed onto this planet. Holy shit. The literal infinity trade. God damn it. I don't know if they meant that or not, but I'll take that as another reference. God damn it. I need to put like a reference counter somewhere. Is that the origin of the Maratha name?
Indeed. That tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express. And Graphia's family name, Maratha, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name, the Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze.
So that's what happened to the old crew.
That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantasmoon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Aeonic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantasmoon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond. The Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad.
Did you win?
She lost. Graphia did not win the Phantasmoon Games. Nor did she manage to kill Asat Pramad.
Well, that much is true, but you didn't even win?
In the final days of the Cinderth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside.
She made a seal capable of shutting out a Lord Ravager? That's pretty huge. I say that's definitely not a total elf on you.
Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia.
So Ouroboros was already still here. It was already interred here, in this planet.
The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
The other side? Are we leaving right now?
So, are we leaving right now?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to hang out in the baths a little bit longer, play in the snow a bit more, do a couple of snow angels. Get more treasures.
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean... Blade?
Oh yeah, where the hell is Blade? Did he come here ahead of time? I guess so. I haven't seen him yet.
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Holy crap, she's gone. That was spooky.
Graphia vanished? How elusive.
Honestly, that's probably the most concrete appearance of her in probably a long while. And you were the only witness to it. Well, I guess maybe Nihilux and those 2 goons that were watching after her, but I'm pretty sure those 2 already forgot, and Nihilux, she's busy with her own stuff to bother whether or not this gal was even Graphia or not, or even spare a thought if she was. Even though she had some vibrant red hair.
Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove first.
Alright, let's get to it. Oh, neat. Light the lamps of yesteryear. That was pretty neat. Ooh, coins.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Cool, we're already at the tree.
I've heard that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients. How about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard, It would save us a long trip.
Oh. The way that Silverwolf sounds, she's just trying to find some way to save Blade. God damn it, Blade. Stop being so quiet around her. I suppose she's not mortal. Well, yeah, I think that was just basically her psyche, like, coming out to reach out to us and tell us what to do next. But physically, she's just literally trying to hold the world in canvas together. That's what I guess, Shadow Scar. But yeah, Blady, please. At least talk to your friend and companion here.
Say something.
Didn't know you were a forestry expert.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising. This is probably the first tree she's ever seen, for all I know.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
Yeah. Yeah, never mind if she knows about how trees work. She's just trying to figure out a way to not let you go.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
If the abundance grows too strong, the ambrosial arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
You're afraid.
Yeah, I don't think I've really seen her so afraid until, I guess, she met Ashvale. She was pretty scared meeting him. But honestly, I think I'd be a little bit freaked out if some guy came out of a freezer like he was a mummy coming off of a coffin, saying, "Hey, don't wake me up, and leave the food at the door." Yeah, that was kind of a wild introduction there for Ashvale. This is probably the only time she's been afraid.
I'm not. I respect your choice.
Aww. Is she crying?
Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Aww.
Kin.
Well, yeah, I mean, she was basically an orphan on the streets of Punk Lord. You guys are probably the only family she's ever known. Can you blame her if she wants to have you stick around a little longer? Or, not just literally jump into some monster's mouth and hope for the best.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
The guy that wakes me up and cooks my food. And I call him Dad sometimes. Wait, what?
I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just plain dumb.
He's kind of a man of very few drives, but otherwise, he's kind of lived with for revenge and all that, but otherwise he's kind of on auto mode with the rest of you Stellaron hunters.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way. My mind is made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
Right, they are here on Elio's orders too, so they can't fuck this up.
You really are just plain dumb. To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that girl reclaiming her future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again.
Well, that definitely explains why she doesn't go level 999 this entire time.
Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
God, I wish those two were here. Firefly and Kafka. Wait, is that why we're the ones that are the only ones that are accompanying him to the world of Canvas? Because apparently Trailblazer was probably a Stellaron hunter. Obviously, they were before.
Because just like you, I'm a total stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Oh, I knew that, Silver Wolf. And I guess I hoped that was also in Blade 2 to be all those things as well.
Feel better.
Aww.
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye, we're not settled.
Yeah, honestly, you're leaving behind a lot of grudges unclaimed, so you might as well give her a proper goodbye.
Not settled. Is that right? Fair enough.
Or you could just leave it at that. Fuck you then. God damn it, Blade. This is hard to watch.
Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin. Who's there?
Just sweet little raccoon. Hold your fire, it's me. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, yeah. I was getting a little bit hot in the eyes there a sec ago.
I get it. It was a deliberate accident.
Well, I didn't know you guys were here ahead of us.
I knew you would come.
Yeah, because apparently, news to me, you're going to the world of Canvas, but I'm the only one that's going to accompany you there. I don't know if it's just to confirm, yeah, you're officially in there and you're stuck and you're not coming back or whatever. Just see what the hell happens to you. Make sure that you actually go through with it. I believe your mind's made up. This is probably the closest, the best way you could possibly achieve death like you want, but yeah, it is kind of scary that I'm the only one that's going to be doing this. I found a way into the world of Canvas.
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in Canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wispe into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive?
I don't think she... I can't say, or I can't confirm or deny that, but nevertheless, she contacted me, said how to call a ferry, and then we'll be in the world of Canvas.
It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age. Knowing that gives me a bit more hope that you can actually make it back.
Alright, no tears for her right now.
Then let's begin.
So what'd she say? We have to grab a Wispe or something?
You are unusually talkative today. Are you trying to buy time?
Oh, never mind. She's still a little upset. Alright, what do we have to do? We have to grab a Wispe? How about one of you little suckers? Get over here, you little shits! Come on. Come on, let me grab one. Oof! Okay, that didn't work. Holy shit, there's a lot of tents here. Treasure! Alright, let's get on with it. Damn it. I know, I know you're sad to see him go, Silver Wolf, but don't worry, I'll watch after him on your behalf. Wait, are we actually gonna have to chase one of these with Spay? Oh, the train's coming! Choo-choo! That's so cute! Nice.
Little one, I choose you.
Everyone, let's go find Graphia.
Boom! There we go.
That should do it. Right?
Yes, that's it.
I summon Graphia, mother of Imogenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas.
Having an audience with Lady Graphia?
No Wispay were harmed in the making of this operation.
Oh, shoot. Cool. God damn it. Sorry about that. It cut out a little bit.
Strange. Why is the boat coming from downstream?
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you across.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. The string cut up for a second there, but, anyway, we called for the ferry. Graphia's here to ferry us off to the world in canvas.
Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Wait, if Blade's supposed to go in there, how am I so sure that I'm gonna be able to come back?
Oh? Not an imagine, but someone here to settle the past and family members seeing them off?
I guess so.
What? You literally just called him Ken.
The power of abundance. What a nostalgic scent. There is something terrifying slumbering within you.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Blade's just wandering around willy-nilly by himself. I'm sure that there's some people out in the distance probably surveying him, but yeah, it's still kind of weird that he's not locked up in the meantime. He's just walking around free until he gets here.
I've heard that something lies at the end of the world in canvas with the power to suppress it. Will you show us the way?
Ah, I see. You are better informed than I thought. I understand. Time is of the essence. Please, step aboard.
Thank you. Mountains lie distant. The waters still. And snow settles. A fine moment to bring this weary life to its end.
Yeah, at least you get one more beautiful sight before leaving this world behind.
Bring a weary life to its end. To my eyes, the power taking root within you is far from withering away.
It's just a matter of time.
The journey downstream is long. As is custom, I must collect your past stories as fair. I shall use them to paint the path forward, which will guide us to the other side.
My past stories. I am not much of a storyteller.
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. A single memory, a single breath. These too are parts of your past. Only by letting go of the past can you truly set forth with an open heart. Is that not so?
Go ahead. Say something. I'm curious too.
Okay, we're on the boat.
Then, I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu. It was a desolate wasteland, untouched and forgotten. Desolate, cold, the perfect place to lay the dead to rest. I planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters, I would find myself returning there time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own lives flickered out. I was once a craftsman, and those swords, they were all my own creations. I raised those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one, until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me and my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
I will follow your words with my brush and paint the ideal end. Sword barrier. We've reached the shore you've been seeking.
What is this place?
Yeah, I was seeing the little red petals falling down before. Wow, this place is beautiful.
This is the world in canvas. A mirror to your soul, blooming as your heart dictates. May this meadow be everything you wished for.
Superb artistry. And yet, I thought you would paint the desolation within me instead.
Desolation? I saw no desolation in your story. Instead, I found the lingering regrets of a master craftsman. The fire that tempers black steel and shapes 100 blades does not burn upon the forge or anvil. It burns within your heart.
Looks like Blade 7. Yeah. Honestly, he probably would have thought the afterlife for him would look a lot scarier, but this is actually pretty surreal. Very, very peaceful. A little eerie, but kind of nice. Guess he'll be buried out here with the rest of these blades.
That spark within you has yet to fade. It is why this plane has chosen to bloom into flowers.
Yeah, that's actually quite nice. And wait, Silverwolf actually did come along with us. I didn't realize that. Well, I guess she's got to stick to him to the end too. But yeah, this is actually a pretty nice place, Sudscour. Was that a... What was that?
We've got no clue what you two are on about with all this cryptic talk. But you smiled just now, didn't you?
He actually chuckled. I know. Ain't that just absurd?
No, I didn't. We should go.
I'm sorry. You actually showed some genuine humor for once. Some absurdity of your own mind. Seriously, you assumed that this place was going to be batshit crazy or scary or dark and painful. But no, it turned out nice. So of course, why couldn't you laugh? Man, look at this. There's like all these spears and swords everywhere. And look at all the butterflies. That is cool. Wow. Whoa, the moon's gotten really huge. We were at Inkford earlier, and the moon looked so far away, and now we could practically touch it.
He finally smiled.
Yeah.
I'm actually the one who can't even smile. This sucks.
Wow, that's upsetting. That's somehow way more upsetting than never hearing Blade laugh at all. But you not smiling? Is that true? Has Silverwolf never actually smiled? She is pretty stony-faced. Damn. Nah, she's definitely smiled before, but yeah, she definitely... No collates there. Most of the time. Where is it? Meadow on distant shore, situated on the dark side of the Phantasmoon. Yeah, this is all just created by Graphia. She's an amazing artist, for sure. To actually paint a whole other world. Just for a dying man.
We have reached the end.
That blue maw. So, this is it.
That's Ouroboros' mouth. It definitely looks a lot more pleasant than the thing that we saw earlier with the big purple fangs and such. That was terrifying as hell.
Correct. Driven by the buried secrets of Ahatopia, you have come seeking liberation. And now, I have shown you the silhouette of the beast's maw. If you should find a way to get out, I ask that you swear to keep this secret.
I thought the idea is that he's not coming back. Well, my lips are sealed, so I guess it is guaranteed that the two of us were going to come back.
I will keep the secret.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. As an emanator of the elation, I'm sure that they'd want to keep you mum about this too. But it's Aha. I don't think they'd give a shit, really. But it would be nice.
That blue maw, can it truly consume the abundance?
Only a beast of insatiable hunger can end a plague of eternal growth. I have stood watch in this realm for a millennium, beholding the eternal conflict where the veracity and the abundance remain locked in strife. Oh, undying soul, the fate that awaits within those depths lies far beyond the reach of our conjecture. Perhaps you will vanish into nothingness in a mere heartbeat. Or perhaps you will endure a millennium of gnawing, constantly regenerating only to suffer once more, with liberation remaining an elusive dream.
Yeah, that's pretty graphic. I'm kind of hoping it would just be a bite and done, but I think the other thing is probably possible, where he's just gonna get munched on for eternity.
Beneath that calm of yours, I can feel an old friend lingering. Agony.
Yikes.
This is the price I must bear for becoming one with the canvas.
You're telling me if he leaps, he has to stay down there and be torn apart for ages? I'm not okay with this. Yao Guang never said anything about this when we went over the plan.
I'm sorry, but I thought the idea was he was gonna go to the veracity, you know, the world eater and all that, and you didn't think this was gonna be a possibility, that he was literally going to be munched upon for a very, very long time, if not till the end of the universe. But yeah, that is kind of a graphic idea to think about.
I have lived for nearly a millennium. I stopped wishing for a swift end a long time ago.
Yeah. Again, this is probably his best shot for death. Which is still pretty upsetting.
If the Leviathan does not consume me utterly, then I am still alive. And until that moment comes, I will pin Shuhu to the anvil and swing my hammer once, twice, and again, and again.
Is there really no other way?
Yeah, I don't even think this is quite ideal for him either. But what you gotta do?
Silverwolf, I was never one for sentiment. I'll only say this. In my past life as a smith, I made it a point to forge something for those friends I found tolerable. But ever since I joined the Stellaron Hunters...
Oh right, I get it. You want me to go back and take apart that box Kafka uses as a footrest, right?
Wait, what?
You already took it apart?
What?
A long time ago. Quite a few treasures in there. A master-crafted blade, a game controller, and a portable reactor.
What the hell? He could just make shit like that? He made a game controller for her? Oh, that's so sweet.
That's the armor core, reforged from the remains of the Glamoth Queen.
Oh my goodness, that's huge, Blade. That you actually got something from the Glamoth Queen just for Firefly.
Oh, and a cat scratching post.
Who's that for? Wait a minute.
When did you find out about these items?
And this was all hiding in a footrest? Damn.
You? You mean we. We all found out. Think you hid it that well? Please, give me a break. We're a pro team, you know.
Just split it among yourselves. Consider it a keepsake.
Kafka should be the one saying this, but... You are the most perfect blade the Stellaron Hunters could ever have.
Aww.
Just a broken blade. That is all.
Blade, you're actually quite gentle and kind.
You talk too much.
You're one to say. You've been talking quite a lot. You've probably talked more just now than you had in the entirety of Honkai Star Rail to this point.
Before you go, you have something to say to her, too, right?
Yeah. Please don't tell me that the cat scratching post is for me, right?
To me?
Yeah. What's he gonna say, y'all?
Don't take offense. It's just a few words.
Well, you're not a man of many words, so I'll take them.
Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, I once lost myself. Unable to see the future, yet unable to reclaim the past. Just like you when you were first reborn. Whether we chose this path, or were forced onto it. Leave no room for regret. And never deny the path you've traveled.
I understand what you mean.
Then, let it be. It's time. Do you still remember that passphrase? No need to step forward. Just recite it in your head.
Passphrase. What the hell does it was that supposed to mean?
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace. Go.
Holy shit.
Farewell.
Aww.
Let everything end. Or truly begin.
Oof. Fuck, that was in it the whole time? Gross.
In the final moments of your life,
Oh, that was gruesome.
what will flicker through your mind? The devouring. Has it begun? How much time has passed?
What the hell is this place?
Sea of clouds. Ambrosial arbor. To think that with death so close, this is the scenery my dreams would conjure. My heartbeat. It's barely audible now.
Well, I could say you did just rip your chest open. For a sec there, ripped a tendril of the abundance out.
Shuhu. Are you still alive? Am I still alive?
Finally woke up, Yingxing?
What the hell?
Master.
I think your life's just flashing before your eyes now, Lady.
I am sorry. You have the wrong person. I am not Yingxing.
Huh. A lad your age, your head is more muddled than mine. You're talking nonsense in your sleep, boy. It has been ages since we last met. Tell me, have you let your craft go to waste? Your master wishes to see what you can do.
Whoa. What the hell? I know all these weapons. Or at least most of them. Oh my goodness.
Not a sweet dream of toasts and laughter, nor a nightmare of clashing steel.
Yeah, was that Asriel's and Kane and Dan Hung's spear? Thought that was Kafka's sword too. Does Kafka have a sword? I thought she did. I just remembered she had those gats on her. But anyway, what the hell's going on here again?
Instead, it is a dream of returning to the very beginning, to confess my sins before the master who taught me everything.
Aw.
Typical. This is a standard issue sword I forged for the Cloud Knights, back when I first began my training.
Holy crap, it is.
Bai Hung. And that bow I forged for her.
That was for her.
In the end, it was I who forged the greatest sin.
For me? Thank you. I told you, didn't I? As long as you set your heart on what you love, nothing can stop you. Hey, did you give this bow a name?
I named this bow Lure after a mythical steed from the Primeval Imperium.
Legend says it was one of the Emperor's finest mounts, a divine beast that could tread over any chasm and lead its master back from the brink of death.
Aw, that's really cool.
How did you get so off track? Why pick a name meant for a horse? That won't do. It does not suit me at all. I'm gonna call it Recurve Bow.
Alright, simple enough.
That sounds terrible. It's like my mother naming me Human. At least change it to something elegant, like Winding Stream. Fine. Have it your way.
Oh my god, that's what he was supposed to sound like in his youth?
Look at you! Skilled with both the pen and the sword. You really should not be trapped in this flame wheel forge for the rest of your life. Hey, perfect timing! I have a few friends getting together on the Lafu. Wanna come along?
Staying in a single place your whole life. That won't do.
Wait, can I go back to the, to that? Nah, I'm gonna skip that. It's probably not important. Or maybe it is. God damn it. Now I just walk so slow. I'm gonna be so bad if I get back there that I can't actually trigger that. Oh, I can't.
Looking at it now, it is a crude piece of work.
Senior Frater, are you truly from a short-lived species?
Why do you ask?
I mean, no offense. I just wondered, why would you come all the way to the Xianzhou to learn the craft?
My home became a grazing ground for those boars and beasts. My parents, they're fertilizer.
Ew.
Unlike you, I won't live to see them wiped out. But my blades will.
Aw, how poetic.
Look at this blade. Fresh from the forge today. I made it.
That is so cool!
Now, ain't that something? Living amongst these pretty much long-lived species, and he's just trying to make something that's certainly gonna outlive him.
Stop flattering me. This is just a standard issue sword for the Cloud Knights. According to the template, its name should be New Blade 01.
Senior Frater, how could you so thoughtlessly name your own creation?
Oh, I guess after that he wanted to be a bit more poetic with naming conventions of his weapons.
The very first assignment Elder Huayan gave his disciples is, what defines a blade? He always says a name carries the weapon's destiny.
A lone cloud drifts. A crane departs the woods. Let's call it Departure, Junior Frater.
Senior Frater, I thought you'd go with Lone Cloud or Guyun.
Okay, I'm definitely glad I went back to see that. That was pretty sweet.
Jing Yuan's Devastator Glaive. The weapon I promised to forge for him all those years ago. Old friends have drifted across the stars, but he remains.
A genius. I suppose Master Jingli's swordplay should be no trouble for you then.
You little rascal. Do not try to act like my senior just yet. I am from a short-lived species. Xianzhou's swordplay takes hundreds, even thousands of years to master. I simply do not have the time.
I heard your bold claim. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. It seems you think little of us Xianzhou people, then?
My, the future sword champion has sharp ears. It was just drunken rambling. Don't take it to heart. It would be a waste to throw my skills away on the battlefield. You go to the front, and I will forge the divine weapons for you. It is a promise.
Alright, deal. Then I want a Devastator Glaive, 4 meters long, decorated with green silk, And you should engrave the blade with cloud patterns. Or maybe lightning.
Wait until you have grown a bit taller.
Little Jean.
Then it is settled. When the time comes, you shall arm each of us with a weapon of our own. Let us face the fires of war in your place, and handle all that tedious business on your behalf.
That sounds very sweet, Jingliu.
Come, friends, drink up. We 5 come from all walks of life, but here and now, we are one. Together, we shall bring glory to the Cienjo, and peace to all who dwell beneath the stars.
By the rainbow and the 10 lords, if I betray our bond, let all of existence hunt me down.
Yeah, I figured that this cane was...
prosthetic arm and sword staff for Mr. La Mancha were works created by my master.
Wait, you made an arm for him? I mean, never mind, the cane's not just some regular-ass cane. That's boring as hell. I mean, it is a pretty thug-looking cane, but you made the arm for him? I knew that thing wasn't real. Damn. And I was kind of worried, like, during those idle animations where, like, those nails in his arm are just, like, shifting and stuff. I was like, ooh, wouldn't that hurt a little? But it doesn't, because it's a fake arm.
He came to visit me even after I was cast into the shackling prison.
Yingqing. No. Yingqing. How did you end up like this? The shadow has tasted the flesh of abundance within you.
Did he bite him?
You cannot even speak anymore. Yingqing, look at me. Lift your head. It was only thanks to you and your master that the shadow of veracity was sealed. I owe you both a debt of gratitude. So I have but one question. Do you want out? If so, just nod. There is always a way out. Just give the word, and I will carve a bloody path to get you out, right now.
Oh my god.
There is no need. I must atone for my sins.
Perhaps if I had taken you away from Flamewheel Forge back then, your fate would have been entirely different. I respect your choice, just as I did all those years ago.
Pity. So much in this world does not go as we wish. This is not my work. This was where my life as Blade began.
So you're Blade. You sound like quite the expert on swords. Oh, good timing. What do you make of the sword she's carrying?
So he didn't make the sword, but I guess he definitely looked at it.
The blade itself is fine, but the technique is wrong. Swordsmanship is no song and dance. Power starts at the feet. Only when the eyes and mind follow through will the strike land.
My, oh my, Bladey. You really are the ultimate blade critic. Since you have so much to say, Master, why not forge a legendary blade for each of us?
I put down the hammer a long time ago. My hands cannot do what my mind wants anymore. Fighting with a weapon that does not suit you is just a quicker way to die. From now on, if a sword is needed, let it be mine. This shell of mine is the only blade there is.
Yikes.
A weapon given by Yingxing to an old friend.
Cloud Piercer.
But we are no longer who we once were to each other. Who I am does not matter. What matters is, do you remember this weapon?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
All that happened. You think you can just walk away from it all? You would do well to keep Cloud Piercer by your side. Or...
Oh crap, now I remember that it kind of got snapped back in Amphorius. It got fixed though. But I think he would be a little bit miffed if he ever catched one of that.
next time we meet, I will be the end of you.
And back to him being scary.
What a pity. In the end, we still cast our weapons aside.
Huh. Alright, end of the line
Apprentice,
here.
Come here.
Finally. Is the end in sight?
Oh my god, he actually sounds so hopeful.
I am here, Master.
Good. I have waited a long time for you.
You have seen every blade I have forged in this life.
Fine work. Somewhat flawed, perhaps, but their edge is undeniable. The marks of a true master.
Gazing upon the weapons I forged in days past, I can only feel a surge of endless regret. The hammer falls and cannot be undone, yet I have spent my life taking one wrong step after another. I betrayed my friends and broke my oaths. Even with these divine blades, I failed to protect those I held dear. My hands are stained with blood. I loathe the reflection it casts back from my blade.
Oh my god. He's trembling.
But what weighs heaviest on my soul is the debt I owe you, Master. In this life, I fear I will never have the chance to repay it.
Oh my god, is he actually...
Let it all out. You feel a bit lighter now, don't you? But isn't there one last piece you have yet to show me? It is yet to be named, has it not?
That is a mere scrap from the forging of Shard Sword. I hid it away, fearing it would bring shame upon our school. Master, how did you...
Can a mere boy keep secrets from his master? I entrusted General Yao Guang to bring it to you. Since the day you left, I have kept this blade hung in the hall, gazing upon it daily. That raw, youthful spirit within it, it burns to the touch.
What do you think when you look at Blade's eyes? Well, I mean, obviously they're just cold. There's really no light in it, kind of dead and such. Definitely seems a little bit gentler now. It hasn't really changed in appearance. It's definitely yeah, he definitely is a very intimidating individual. But now he's just kind of reliving his past, and he's just kind of letting it all go and just letting it come and go into him. Even this little secret of his, just some crap sword that I made and hid away from the world.
It is the same light that shone in your eyes the day you bowed to me. It is the keen edge of a craftsman.
Well, yeah, he was definitely a good craftsman, though. So, and he definitely had the zeal for it if he wouldn't had made so many goddamn blades for all of his friends and even those little trinkets that he made for the Stellaron hunters. I can't imagine what he had to learn to figure out how to make a regular controller.
I am but rusted scrap now. My light has long since faded. This is where I belong. Buried.
Crushed ore, old materials, rusted iron. As craftsmen, we spend our entire lives in such company. Waste not the bounty of the world, but perfect it through craft. To take what is useless, to take every failed scrap and forge it anew. Isn't that our very mission as craftsmen?
Even for a life that has reached its end. A life built on nothing but mistakes.
As it is with the work of a craftsman, so it must be with the life of a craftsman. Do you still remember the question I once asked you? What defines a blade?
Yeah, I think it's pretty poetic there. He's kind of essentially went back to the end of his life, but he's also kind of at the beginning of it too. Kind of like that idea where it's like, sure, even though when you're getting older, when you're reached your end, it's like you're kind of younger. You just see your life flash before your eyes or whatever. Or just kind of remember even all those trivial little things back at the beginning of your life. So, what's your answer there, Bladey? What defines a blade?
The answer already lies within you. Go now, and forge it anew.
Well, like you said, I guess if you find your life to be nothing more than scrap, then I guess you're gonna have to reforge yourself. Ha!
Forge it anew.
Oh crap, the doubt is sinking in.
Now I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. Yingqi himself said that back when he was nearing his end.
Oh my god, that is terrifying.
Shuhu.
You fought me all this time and leapt into the Leviathan's maw. Nothing more than a bid to drag me down with you.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You had to look like that when you have to talk to him? That's awful. God, this guy. Ugh, I'm sorry.
Pity, truly. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. And now, I have come in answer to your prayer. Within the Leviathan's law, I shall grant you 1,000 years
hours of agony, as your flesh will be remade, only to be devoured again and again. You shall find no release.
Looks like that comforting remembrance is gone, and now we have to face reality. You're gonna get 8, bro.
Is this not exactly what you call forge it anew?
Oh god, I don't like that. I don't like that idea at all.
You and the Cienjo citizens are always so short-sighted. Trapped in this waking dream called life, you cling to what is gone and tremble at the thought of being forgotten. Yet when I come to carve through your flesh and awaken your minds, you spurn my beautiful gift. You were once a master craftsman. You should know best about the beauty of shaping. I can grant you the power of reshaping life and death, bringing those you loved and lost back to life. Let your friends return to this world again and again, giving you the chance to right every single wrong.
Righting wrongs. You mean by carving out more walking husks like me? Things that crave an end they can never reach?
That is but a fleeting pang, a necessary tempering on the path to eternity. If you persist in spurning this gift, this maw shall become your prison for all time. Your body will churn for millennia, caught between being digested and reborn. Every inch of your flesh will remember the agony of being ground to pulp, until your very will dissolves into nothing, leaving only a hollow husk that can cry out my name.
Are you done talking?
Huh.
Do you truly believe that I am the only prisoner here, Shuhu? You are the one bound most tightly by your chains. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. You are nothing but an echo of them, a slave trapped within your mission of compassion. You mock our obsessions. You are Yao Shu's most pathetic prisoner.
Are you trying to provoke me?
No. I am pronouncing your sentence. I never dove into this abyss for the sake of a mutual end. I came for forging. As long as you cling to life, you must keep reshaping this body to fight back the gnawing from the veracity. And that struggle is exactly what I want. Let the maw of this eon husk be the furnace. Let our undying flesh be the iron. And let death, 1,000 times over, be the hammer. Right here, I shall forge and recast you again and again. Not to destroy you, but to create a cage that can hold you prisoner for all eternity. And the thorns of this cage shall forever be aimed at that savior who branded you with your mission. Yao Shu, are you ready to turn your vengeance against your god?
Holy shit, he's gonna make a Emanator renounce his own Aeon? That's fucked up.
I see now. So, this is how you forge it anew. Very well.
Oh, you got class there, Shadowscar? Well, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I appreciate it. Sorry, shit's gonna be going down there, so I'm definitely gonna be invested in that. But yeah, good luck with class there. Take care. I'm sorry, what were you talking about, Shuhu?
In the end, which of us shall forge the other into a blade?
Tight. Himeko? A while ago at the Astral Express.
When reunited with family after a 15-year separation, 22% of organic life forms will weep and embrace, whereas 59% will exhibit indifference or outright rejection.
I return as one leaves. Oh yeah, thanks for coming back, Bella Knox Inc. You kind of missed a bit there. I don't know how much you just caught there a sec ago, but yeah, Blade's reforging himself. What does that mean? Don't worry about it. We're dealing with Himeko right now.
Yet, choosing to conduct a covert investigation instead is entirely unheard of. You harbor suspicions regarding Mr. Ryusuke. Why is that, Miss Himeko?
Before Star Rail Fest began, I stopped by his office to look for the family's records on the Phantasmoon games.
Yeah, we did pop in to see Grandpa before doing that.
Out of concern, or perhaps curiosity, I leafed through his portfolio. The artwork was magnificent, with each piece serving as a microcosm of a different planet. That was when it suddenly dawned on me.
Okay then, Blade is about to reforge a hotter body. Yes, he is. That and a proper prison for Shuhu. He's literally going to make the guy wish he wasn't an emanator of the abundance and say boo to his own god, which is pretty fucked up. If anything, that's probably way hotter than anything else. But nah, he's definitely gonna look very fire after everything.
5 of the worlds he captured in these paintings are now gone.
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, nothing like just bringing demigods down to their knees, huh? But anyway, what the hell did you just say about your dad? Dang, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, it is pretty thug.
Lost to the fires of war waged by the Antimatter Legion.
Just as you suspected, Mr. Ryusuke's travels have been highly suspicious.
Yeah, wasn't he out trying to find like an elixir of life or something for Himeko back when she was a kid and possibly dying of the weathering cursed?
In the year 1969 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled to the Delcor Ring to sculpt a statue for the Doctors of Chaos. 2 years later, the IPC received word that the last local resistance group had rejected all aid and launched a suicide charge against the Legion.
What he painted Dead Worlds? I'm not really sure. Hold on, let me see about, there we go. Let's see, before out of concern or perhaps curiosity, I leafed through his portfolio. The artwork was magnificent, with each page serving as a microcosm of a different planet. So, 5 of the worlds he captured, these are paintings, are now gone. So, some of his paintings are gone due to the Antimatter Legion. Huh. Wait, don't tell me that there's some kind of blurs or something like that. There was some kind of point to those artworks that he had made.
Also, in 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled alone to the planet Goliath's Shepherd. After a century of resistance in the fires of war, the planet was officially declared dead 9 years later. Both incidents point back to a single culprit.
Oh my god. Grandpa, please don't tell me that you had something to do with this.
The Lord Ravager Asat Pramod.
Oh my gosh.
However,
There is also evidence suggesting that Mr. Ryusuke was still in Plain Arcadia when Asat Pramod appeared.
Wait, don't tell me. No, don't. What are you insinuating, Pearl? What are you insinuating? Oh god, this can't be.
Additionally, the IPC recovered a commission he received. It read, "Please carve a trace of our lasting glory, just before the world meets its destruction."
He accepted the commission, even though he knew the Legion had surrounded the planet?
So he painted worlds that were destroyed by the destruction? It sounds like it. It is kind of weird that, yeah, he just did some major works for them, and then not that long later, Asat Pramod just steamrolled the planet. That's what it sounds like, Bella.
Legends of the Graphia clan abound within Plain Arcadia. To this day, many believe the Weathering Curse is a scar seared into your very bloodline from Graphia's struggle against the Legion. Conjecture. Mr. Ryusuke was tracking the demon from beyond. He likely believed that finding him was the key to breaking the Graphia clan's curse.
So, wait, if he wasn't, like, trying to lure him, but was he trying to use Asat to somehow, I don't know, fix his daughter? I don't know, just keep going, Pearl, please, fill me in. I need to shut the hell up and hear what the hell you're spitting.
Any other conjectures?
And she's probably the most intelligent person here. She's an Intellidron.
There is another possibility. Please forgive me if this sounds out of line.
Yeah, you're only saying, that her daddy probably was doing some shady work that had something to do with the destruction. Yeah, go ahead, say what you're gonna say. Alarm, Pip 11. Oh, hey, Wambu! Nice to see you here! God damn it, yes, I know it's 11 o'clock at night, and I was hoping that I would probably end stream now, but it's kind of hard because stream ended up, getting, wrecked a little bit, like, twice, so my counter went back up, so I don't know. Let me get through this conversation, and then maybe I'll consider pausing for the night. Because, oh my god, I'm not sure if you've been here very long, but you just missed some shit go down with Blade. But then again, I'm not sure how familiar you are with HSR, so don't worry about it. But let me get through this conversation. It's very important. She's insinuating her daddy had something to do with destroying worlds or something.
There is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Asat Pramod.
And she flat out said it. Well, at least she is 52% says that it's possible that he was being used by Asat Pramod.
He might have even chosen to work for him.
Oh, god damn. I mean, the guy is quite the master manipulator, but choosing... If her dad actually chose to do this work for him, oh my gosh, that would be really fucked. That would be pretty fucked. Than him just being led by the nose. Oh yeah. I know, Bella. That's kind of what she was building up to. But yeah, please, go on, Pearly. This is pretty severe accusations.
I'll have a word with him.
Yeah, let's go talk with Pops.
I'll leave it in your hands, Miss Himeko.
Dad, do you have a minute to talk?
I do. I'm 1000% free for you.
God damn it. They finally came back into each other's lives, and this shit hit the fan. This is awful. I mean, I'm not saving the world. I'm just worried about Himeko's, the state of Himeko's dad. Because he seems to be in a pretty precarious state right now. But yeah, Grandpa, what the hell's going on?
What brings on this surprise call for your old man? I was worried you were too busy, so I didn't want to bother you these past few days. That foolish didn't hurt you, did she? Actually, what am I thinking? A mere herald of death is nothing to my Himeko. You probably handled her in no time.
Yeah, it's not the first time she had to deal with the Herald of Death.
And that kid is something else too. I'm telling you, everyone at school is a huge fan of the Astral Express now.
15 years. The blood-stained games are finally over.
And this time everyone survived.
It's time we sat down and talked. Just as father and daughter.
Yeah, this news isn't going too well. Yeah, I mean, don't worry. She's gonna put that aside. She's gonna just have a chat with Ryusuke, and everything's gonna be calm and peaceful. But seriously, that is some damning connections, though, that Pearl said earlier.
Huh? Am I dreaming? My little girl actually wants to have a real talk with her old man. Well, I don't care if I heard you wrong. I'm taking this to the bank. Praise the Astral Express. Praise Hakivilli. Give me 10 seconds. No, make it 8. Your old man is on his way.
No, don't rush yourself too hard, Gramps.
There's no need to rush like that.
It is, but maybe he is being used by Assad. Yeah, probably. But I don't know. It's just conjecture right now. Just conjecture. Let's just get to the talk first, bud.
Love you, kiddo.
Aww.
I should have seen that coming.
Himeko, open up.
Holy shit. It really was 8 seconds. Was he literally on the platform?
Himeko, come over. Tell me more about this.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I want Train Grandpa to be a great guy. Well, he has been a pretty cool guy. Basically, we were at the end of the initial 4.0 Trailblaze mission, and actually, sorry guys, but I'm probably gonna have to end the stream here pretty soon, but let me put my end screen up. Well, yeah, he was right outside. He literally said he'd be 8 seconds. And here he is, with his arms open wide, ready to see his dear daughter who wants to hang out with him. Hold on, let me just, give me a sec here to... Doesn't save. Okay, I saved everything. Share your thoughts and then end stream. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure that I exited out of the POV and not, I don't know, stumble forward and be like, okay, well, I guess I have to play this for another 2 hours. Which I wouldn't mind at all, but, yeah, that was pretty crazy there. We got to see the Inkford Hermitage, which is literally at the edge of reality and the world at canvas. And yeah, there's a bunch of Imaginae there. Basically, it's just kind of a gathering ground for all the dying or ailing Imaginae. Trying to, I don't know, hoping to get a audience with Graphia herself at the end of their life before entering the world of canvas, if not, dissipating from lack of wish power altogether. That could just happen. They just, I don't know, run out of wish power, then poof, out they go. And, yeah, and we finally got to see Blady off into the world of canvas, too. Never to return. Possibly. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, he is supposed to be here for all eternity, and I don't know, hopefully die instantly, or I don't know, hopefully he'll die fairly quickly and not just be constantly reforming, regenerating, and then only to be eaten and devoured and dissolved again and again, like Shuhu said that would happen. Oh my god. That is kind of a gruesome idea. Seriously. It's one thing to purposely know that you're gonna get eaten. It's just definitely pretty fucked up when you're alive and conscious when it's happening, though. And actually feeling it. That's why I feel pretty freaked out whenever I see, like, I don't know, those sea creatures like fish or crabs or jellyfish. They are just literally just keeping their prey alive while they're eating them, and they just feel themselves being dissolved while they're still alive and wriggling. That is if they're capable of doing that, and they're not just paralyzed from neurotoxins or just being stunned altogether. No, it's definitely not going to be quick. That is not going to be an option. That was definitely going to be a possibility, and boy, that is, yeah, bro's going to get ate so much. But then again, he has his other plan where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna just reforge myself into a cage for the abundance that's in me, and you're gonna be cursing your Eon for it, Shuhu. So, yeah, pretty baller move. That's definitely pretty baller. I would have figured, yeah, he'd probably be okay with just, enduring himself to be devoured for eternity or whatever. At least he's not going to be hurting anybody else or nothing. And just, kind of meld into the fact that, yeah, he's just some creature's snack forever. But no, apparently he might have a plan to actually come back. Obviously he does. We have more than X Blade. He's a playable character. And will I pull for him? I don't know. I'll see after this actual storyline. Then I'll tell you if I will or not. I probably will. And then yeah, we jumped back to Himeko and Pearl saying, yeah, your dad is kind of sus. He was on a bunch of planets that were being ravaged by the destruction, and sure enough, they ended up just going completely kaput after a few years of him visiting. It is kind of weird that, I mean, sure, there's hundreds, thousands of places that are ravaged by the destruction in his army. But why are you picking on him just because he was basically making like a tomb or a bit of art just for the end times for a dying world? It is kind of thanks for the stream and have a good sleep. I'll see about that. I should take a pretty good nap before that. Again, I just kind of, I'll do this. I'll probably be awake for like 3 hours, and then I'll probably eventually sleep for like 4 hours, and then this afternoon I slept for a little bit longer. I look less shitty today, so I'm at least getting an adequate amount of sleep. Plus, I really have to do a lot of shorts, so I'm definitely going to be awake, Wambu. But thank you for being concerned about that, because, oh my god, nobody else really is. Or paying attention to it. People are just like, yeah, we could just choose sleep. But then again, we can also choose to be devoured by some monster endlessly, or making a piece of art for a dying world. But yeah, it's kind of weird that she's linking. Yeah, he happened to be on those worlds, and they ended up being destroyed very soon after. Very sus. So we're gonna have to definitely hit up Ryusuke on what the hell that's about. But again, he definitely didn't spend a whole lot of time with Himeko as a child or when she was in her youth, because he was out busy working, and obviously he definitely had his own job, but he was also looking up several avenues on how to cure or give a better quality of life to his daughter for the weathering curse that he has. And if you don't remember, yeah, the weathering curse is basically anybody of a direct lineage of the Graphia is pretty much doomed to die like in their 30s, if not sooner. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Bella Knox Inc. I appreciate coming here. I don't remember if you've been on one of my streams before, but yeah, this is kind of how I do that, even on Score quests, because, well, I'm streaming. I have to, like, talk and commentate on stuff. But yeah, I'll try to avoid to, like, I don't know, a little, like, talk over people, so don't be surprised if I'm just, like, try to make a thought and then just stop because somebody else is talking. I don't want to interrupt the story. Rest well, and yeah, he doesn't sound like an attentive dad. Well, he definitely didn't seem so. He definitely is making up for it now, realizing, oh, his supposedly dead daughter is actually alive, and he's here, and she's here, back home. And he's definitely been very crazy about her. Have you not heard of the Himeko acquisition incident? Basically, there's this character based off of Himeko called Himeko, and he ended up buying all the Himeko figurines. It was crazy. He said, "Oh, I'm the dean of Graphia Academy. I was gonna buy it for the students as reference pieces, but no, he bought all the Himeko for himself." And not to, like, to scalp from, where you buy it and sell it at a bigger, exuberant price. But no, he was keeping it all himself. So obviously, if he's doing something like that, he's definitely very, very much interested in his daughter. True, he does seem like he went wild getting those figurines. Yeah. That was hilarious. But the reason why he was away was so he could try to find something to help cure his daughter. And yeah, that ended up keeping him away from his daughter from any potential time that he might have to be, if whether or not he succeeds in finding something that could extend her life. And even if he doesn't, that's he could at least spend some time with her. And yeah, she definitely is a little bit resentful about that. But yeah, he definitely is a dad that would have done anything for his little girl, I suppose. But it does seem kind of sad that he even had his suspicions. He thought that Himeko was dead after the Phantasm games 15 years ago. But he had his suspicions, seeing and hearing about the navigator on the Astral Express. He totally thought, yeah, that could possibly be her, but he definitely, it was kind of like, well, the box, the cat in the box thing. Now I can't remember what the hell it was. Where it's just like he's just. But apparently he seems to have ties to the destruction. I mean, somehow he might. I don't know why he would want to bring the destruction onto Planet Arcadia. I mean, there's definitely not a whole lot to explain why he would have some kind of connection like that, or if it's just really coincidence. But what was I saying before? Seriously, what's that thing with the box? Now I can't remember what the hell it is, where it's like you don't want to open the box and figure out the truth. But I mean, as long as you have the box closed, you don't know if it's really your daughter or not. So he just kind of looked at her from a distance, not sure if it was actually his daughter. If he showed up and it wasn't her, then he has to accept that his daughter was dead. But I guess he had to delude himself that maybe that she was still out there among the stars. So I can definitely see why he would probably want to do that. But yeah, next time we're gonna talk with Grandpa Ryusuke. I mean, Mr. Ryusuke. I'm sorry, I just love calling him Grandpa so much. Schrodinger's cat. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Schrodinger's cat. That's like one of the oldest thought experiments. I mean, you probably, but I'm shit with spelling. Also, spelling is crap anyway in the English language. Also, it's not even English. That's German or some shit. And yeah, it's like one of the oldest thought experiments. So whatever. That's beside the case. He definitely cared a lot about his daughter, that he would just even try to delude that she was even alive in the first place, and just worry if and just live with that. But turned out that actually was his daughter, so he's definitely very ecstatic about that and buying, yeah, it's German. Yeah. So yeah, next time I'll log on and see what the deal is between what's going to happen between Himeko and Ryusuke. So is he going to own up to it? Is it just a coincidence? Is he just a good dad and a little guy? Honestly, the guy kind of seemed a little sus when we first saw him. I wasn't even sure if he was actually Himeko's dad or not. But then again, I was worried if Himeko was really Himeko anyway. But granted, yeah, she already had a tombstone ready because, well, she had the weathering curse. She could have died at any moment, really, in her youth. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. That's enough rambling from me. I'm probably going to go make some shorts because, oh my god, I have not been making any, and now I have, like, nothing left. So I got to put something out there. And I got a couple more coming out, so don't worry about it. I'll be seeing you next time. And bye, everybody. Thank you for